as they take on Dak Prescott and the defending NFC East champs, the Dallas Cowboys. So with that, let's head over to the heart of Texas. Massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. This fielded at the 2. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. That kick return TD is 98 yards.
Too freaking good at this game.
These guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Oh, wait, whoa, not that.
Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So how about that for an intriguing start? The opening kickoff of the ball game, return for a touchdown.
To the E, R, G, the I, the something.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Run it out.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Bills being led out by their quarterback, the 7th overall pick of the 2018 draft. It's Josh Allen. Of course, the Bills, they've been looking for a franchise quarterback for a number of years, and now they think they have their guy. He certainly had his moments as a rookie, including an impressive win in Minnesota in his second NFL start. 10 yards, good enough. On first down, Allen. And he finds Tyler Croft.
Alright, at least it's a competition now, and it's not just...
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays...
And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
That type of run right there, that just fires me up when I watch it because that's maybe the most underrated aspect of his game. The ability to break tackles and know where the first down chains are and pick them up.
He's tough, good pedigree. Dad, Stacy, was a linebacker at Missouri.
Yeah, and how about Mom on the track team? So I think that's where the speed came from. And she's not shy about letting us know that, too.
Yeah, I got the best of both worlds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
I got you, son. I got you. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
On 2nd down, Elliott. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14.
Hello. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, watch this.
3rd and long for Prescott. And he's able to
yeah,
hook
I'm
up
up, Eddie.
Gallup. A big
My
third
first,
down
the
pickup
first
of 20 yards.
Yeah.
With Cole Beasley now in Buffalo, you'd think that might open up some more targets.
10. Let me show you. I think I saved it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, here it is, Eddie. Are you watching?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
It's
Wait.
loading.
This is from yesterday.
It is?
Well, what I'm showing you right now is from yesterday, but this was an opening kickoff return too. This one was an opening kickoff too. Just watch, Eddie, just watch this. So,
Are you seeing it?
yeah, I saw it. Did you see it? Oh.
You're just doing this.
Oh, that's because I'm not in my game. Whoops. Is it back now?
No.
How about now?
No.
For
about
Michael
now?
Gallup, last year as a rookie,
okay, it's 'cause I
33
paused it.
catches for the Dallas
All right.
Cowboys.
Wait, do
This X?
X.
Here we go. Wide in. Then we're going to 53. Then we're going to 53. 46.
A first down carry by Elliott. Shrugs him off. He'll get 3 up the midfield.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest
Eddie,
game,
watch this.
but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
No. There it is. Shotgun. Where is it? Right here?
The last run got 3.
Watch
Now
this,
here's
Eddie.
2nd and 7.
This is a touchdown right here.
Prescott now from the 50. Eluding the pressure right. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. That's gonna be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, 50 yards.
Yeah, I played yesterday and today.
Push out in front further.
Yesterday I won like,
Extra point by Moore,
like
up and
70
good.
something to 3.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket,
I
you could
played
just
the
tell he was
Giants
gonna
on my
take a shot
franchise,
downfield. He had his
and
eyes
I
down there the whole
crushed
way.
He certainly did. He wasn't
Not
taking
too
off
good.
to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as
Eddie,
you noted,
before you
stayed
got
alive as
on, I had a
passer.
pick 6.
Tremendous body control.
No, not a pick 6,
and
but
a
an
pretty good
interception
arm
in
there,
there,
too.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yo.
LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Nobody cares about the Bills.
Quickly now, here's the Buffalo
Nobody
offense.
cares about the Bills.
I know I'm not supposed to be biased,
About to get
but
ran.
LaShawn McCoy is one of my favorite running backs in the game. Vision,
It's already 14-0.
elusiveness, creativity, can take nothing
Eddie,
and
if
turn
they
it
pass,
into
it's
something.
gonna be an interception,
Catches the
I
ball out of
promise.
the backfield and runs with that supreme arrogance that running backs have, the best ones in the game. Thinks that no one can stop him, and at the end of a run, he'll drop a shoulder and get extra yardage.
Yeah.
Only gets 3 yards.
The rosters
there,
haven't
heels with a 1-yard
the rosters
pickup.
haven't
Sets
updated
up
yet.
3rd and 6.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Or I haven't updated them.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, he is. Is he really?
And third down is a key down
Eddie.
in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch
Eddie.
in this one. Got to be
This is
effective
gonna be a
on the
touchdown right
passing
here.
downs.
It's
That's
fun.
a pretty good first step right there.
It's gonna be a touchdown.
This is taken at about the 14. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position.
I don't care. I want to be as far away as possible.
Right? They
I'm just gonna score
declined the
again.
personal foul. 3 yards. They just declined them.
And I have to think that the
Like
official is
a
thinking
run
to
play,
himself,
run toss.
did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must
Because
have.
it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Now Elliott. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but
Oh, whoops.
anywhere.
You know,
Yep, my bad.
There you go.
Is it back now?
Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Yo.
Is it back?
Yo.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up
Is it back
3rd
now?
down.
time to give a little
Sure.
credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a
This is
screen,
gonna be a touchdown.
and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Dancing to his left. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I wasn't paying attention.
The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
It's all right. I'm going for
Dak
it.
in the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. To throw is Prescott. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack there by Trent Murphy. The partner.
Yeah.
Okay, after this play. And then go over the settings. Then press controller settings. And then go down to player speed and stuff. And then turn it all the way up to 100.
Why?
Because it'll turn their speed up so they're faster.
Well, I don't want to cheat.
Not really sure
I'm already-
what in the world they were thinking on 4th
I'm
and
already
11
good
at
enough.
this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now.
I just
Right?
want
There's
them
no
to
doubt
score,
about it.
so
People wondering what that decision
game.
was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a
gonna run it.
playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in
Think?
capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown.
Sorry.
John Brown there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And partner, they found a gap there on the post. And it's
blocked it.
This is going the other way. He's got a convoy and he might be gone. The 40,
Yeah, barking upstairs.
the 20, 10.
Hey, did you
and
see
all
that?
the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points.
Eddie, you think I'm going to return this?
So after the block PAT,
yes, Eddie, you think I'm going to return this?
This is fielded at the goal line. He's still fighting forward.
Almost had it.
Bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Blocked the field goal for a 2-point conversion. So then
they went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory.
Eddie, this is a touchdown.
But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Oh, so you're on the field goal?
Cooper, 77 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
I almost broke away from the tackle,
about 7 yards deep.
I did not return it, sadly.
Here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I scored on the first play of the
drive. Here comes Buffalo's offense again out onto the field, and they're at 7-3 right now, Charles. Now, early in the year, you're like, they got off to a good start. Maybe it was the schedule, but I think 11 weeks in at 7-3, we have enough of a sample size to say, look, this is a good football team.
And don't we say every week any team can beat any team in the NFL? So 7-3 in that league, yeah, you shouldn't sneeze at that. Don't take it lightly. And how about Josh Allen, their quarterback? He's playing awfully well. Threw for 256 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Hasn't thrown a pick since, what, week 5?
Yeah.
And still continues to run the ball as he did as a rookie. 7 carries, 56 yards, and another touchdown. This kid is starting to round into form. 163 consecutive throws without an interception.
But quickly, let's look ahead at the schedule. They will get the 3-7 Broncos at home week 12, and then they're going to be tested. Cowboys, Ravens, Steelers, Patriots, and 3 of those 4 on the road. Allen's throw is complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You're kind of far behind.
Allen hands off to McCoy.
Yeah.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard.
It's second down and 9, and they're on my 41.
Try to get one more in here
and
before the quarter breaks.
Just ended.
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2.
Is it paused for you?
Timeout.
What about?
Get over.
What about now? Still not?
Yeah. Did they get the first down?
Yeah, they're on a drive right now. It's the start of the second quarter for me, but I'm gonna. Is it still going for you?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll let you.
It's catching up.
All right, I'll let you catch up. Big gnomes. Big gnomes.
Do you have Fortnite?
Yeah.
New?
Yeah.
Are you new?
No.
Pro?
Somewhat.
Do you buy tiers?
No. Okay. Are you? Is it turned off yet, or is it still going?
You're on settings.
Are we playing now?
What?
Said, is it playing now?
Yeah.
All right.
Mike,
Yeah.
Mike, 5-4. Coming.
Oh.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones.
No.
And Jones gets in. Touchdown, Buffalo. As his guys are in
Eddie,
for
they
6.
scored.
And the Bills get a bit closer.
Yeah, I couldn't stop him.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing.
And now
Blocked it
it's
again.
blocked.
Blocked it again. Go.
The Cowboys pick it up. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. Before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spend a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
Can you give me that tray thing?
Now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them the lead, and they feel really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
No, we're beating the Bills tomorrow because they're trash.
Go ahead and fling them on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Touchdown. Ready?
Prescott to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Man,
it's caught at the 6-yard line.
And yes,
touchdown, Cowboys.
Yeah, you're behind.
3 touchdown passes now.
You're
for
just
Dak
like you're just about to drive.
And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
What do you have? How did you get a Santa beard? Oh, I almost did. I keep breaking away from all the tackles, but let's get tackled.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now a throw here to his running back. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On play action, Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And an alley to run. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And a route is on here in this first half. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes LaShawn McCoy as he trots back out there now. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The Bills on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Now Allen. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time.
12-37.
And this will be taken at the 13. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. He's got a man complete. Give him 32 on the play. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Well, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You can fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
Here's Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing, Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's 1 step in the proper direction.
My mom ordered me a pizza.
Escaping the pressure right. Going to take a shot for Gallup, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot.
No, you do not.
End zone twice here in the first
that
half.
sucks. Get out of here. No, I already ate all the small. No.
Him, but able to contain him on that play.
No, get out of here. No. Maybe if the Bills were up, but they're not.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Prescott on 4th down. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
You didn't catch that one.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. McCoy, 5th season with the Bills after those 6 in Philadelphia. And remember, he had 4 or 5 years as a 1,000-yard rusher, but then last season really dipped down, just above 500 yards, only 3 touchdowns. Of course, watch the age as well. He did turn 31 back in July. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From just shy of midfield, Allen, and his throw here's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown, and it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Allen looking downfield for Jones. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. He'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Yo. Still playing.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, it's Elliott. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Prescott. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
What was that? How can I suck if I'm winning?
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Going to take a shot for Gallup. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play here for Dallas. 56 yards.
2 minutes.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for second down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up a touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. This is caught. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again. He's also...
That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with his second touchdown here in this first half. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing again on second down. Allen, he's got the connection to Cole Beasley. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Allen now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far, 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. And with that, folks, I want to remind you to join the NFL Salute to Service. This season, the NFL and its players are honoring those who proudly serve our country, and fans are encouraged to join NFL players in writing letters to service members and their families. To learn how you can send your letter today, visit NFL.com/salute. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Allen going to leave it on the draw for McCoy. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
That was going to be easy because nobody was there.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Yep.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Yeah.
To throw again on second down. Prescott flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep. And got his man complete.
No.
So there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Marr now to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's third down. Allen now to throw on third down. It's for his running back, McCoy. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Out comes Michael Gallup and company as they take the field. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to defend right now.
No doubt. They've got to be a confused group because they haven't been able to defend him very well at all. And I think he just wants to keep firing. When you have that kind of a day, you're just locked in. Just keep calling those pass plays.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Elliott. yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League.
How?
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Oh, there's no way he caught
that. It's
that.
intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. So after the INT, it's Allen. Open man is Kroon, the tight end. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's caught. Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 22. Throwing on first down is Allen. And the grab by Croft. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They go now to McCoy. He's seen a ton of action this afternoon. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Allen off the play fake. He finds McCoy. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. Well, if you're going to pass on 3rd and 1, you better get a first down if you complete it. They completed it, but no gain.
The aiming point has to be beyond the first down marker where you throw the ball. 3rd and 1, you can't have anything that's even close to the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you run the risk of what we just saw there, not getting the first down.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing.
Been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the 3rd quarter. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
To try again after the sack. Prescott, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Trent Murphy picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to pick.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Matt Milano. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
They'll run it with Elliott. Room here to run. And they will get him down behind the line, but a penalty flag comes in late. And I think they got him down by the face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play here for the Cowboys. 44 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That good for 22 and a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Back now in Arlington, and this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills claw one back.
It won't let me challenge it.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. This is taken at the 3. Busts through the tackle, and he breaks through another tackle.
We got this.
Out comes Michael Gallup and company as they take the field. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
If you want to start a new tradition, what can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. Prescott, a quick throw caught by Cooper. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play. Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pick up there of 20 yards. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Prescott now. And that is caught. It's Witten for the Cowboy touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's Allen to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. To throw, it's Allen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. But now it'll be third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Allen now looks to throw, and that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
You call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. Out comes Michael Gallup and company as they take the field. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. Steps away to his left. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
I think that should have been chalked up as a winning play for the defense, and they somehow beat it, didn't they? Right-handed quarterback flush to his left, yet he finds his tight end on the left side of the field. That's a tough throw. What a great completion.
Yeah, he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now he's flipped, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ed Oliver. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear a peep or protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. To the air, Allen. Short throw hauled in by Croft. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up the screen to McCoy. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They keep on the ground with Elliott. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. On 1st down, Elliott, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Elliott. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because it certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that.
Allen hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Well, Prescott here to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to, because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings.
Exactly. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And that will write a finish to this ball game. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win on offense.